Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Welcome back to Weather with Sim again. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. We're going to be going over our official hurricane season forecast, and I know we are past when hurricane season really began, which was back on June the 1st, but hurricane season hasn't really been that active. We have had a few tropical storms and especially major Hurricane Beryl around, but we only saw a few of those, which still doesn't really make it as active as what we are really going to be seeing as we do head into August and as well as September. So that's kind of why I decided to do it a little bit later, is because the beginning of August is when hurricane season really starts. So that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. So let's first go ahead and start off with these water temperatures. And as you can see, back in the Gulf of Mexico, very warm temperatures. And as you can see, some of these areas right here that you see are 32 degrees Celsius. And if you're wondering why it's Celsius, it says up here that the sea surface temperatures in Celsius, as you can see. So this area in the Gulf of Mexico near Florida and the Gulf coast states are right around 32 degrees Celsius, which is just below 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So that is very warm temperatures, if why not record breaking water temperatures. So that is definitely going to be a huge concern this hurricane season, as record breaking warm water temperatures. But we even have some decently warm waters over here in the Eastern Pacific. And if you guys are wondering where the La Nina is, it's right here. As you can see, there's a little area right here that I'm already circling with my mouse. That's where the La Nina is, because these water temperatures are already getting pretty well below average, and we will show you guys where those water temperatures at as we do take a look at the next image. But right above that is where we're expecting tropical development in the Eastern Pacific. Because of that 30 degrees Celsius, that's pretty close to 90 degrees in Fahrenheit. So like I said, that's the area that we are going to be watching for tropical development. It's just right above the La Nina, and all those water temperatures, or at least the warm water, should be moving out pretty soon. So the Eastern Pacific hurricane season should be done pretty much in the middle of the Atlantic hurricane season, because of how we're expecting the change to a La Nina. So that's the reason why we do expect these water temperatures that you see right there to go down, and of course get blown back by the trade winds. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at what the La Nina is at right now. And as you can see, like I did say in the last video, we are going to be needing to get to 0.5, which is just below 0.4, to be considered a La Nina. And as of right now, we are just above that. Right now, we are just touching 0.2 right now, as you can see. So the very last blue dot indicates where those water temperatures are right now, and they have been going up and down quite a bit, and they're already starting to go up again. So we'll really have to see when these water temperatures will start going down again. And again, I do believe we are going to be in a La Nina pretty soon. We just don't know when these temperatures are just going to go down instead of going down and up. So we will continue to watch these water temperatures as a La Nina does appear possible. Now, for the last part of our hurricane season forecast, okay? This is what we're most concerned about. We're most concerned about this high pressure system making a lot of these tropical waves, tropical storms, and even hurricanes move towards the Gulf of Mexico, because that air around it is moving clockwise, which is pushing all of these tropical waves towards the Gulf of Mexico and sometimes even up the East Coast, depending on what's around in that area. So that's what we're really concerned about this hurricane season, is that high pressure system really making those waves and tropical storms and hurricanes going towards the United States. So that is definitely going to be one of the biggest problems this hurricane season. In this area that you see, MDR, the MDR region is where we expect most of the development. It means main development region. So this is where we expect most of the tropical development to occur this hurricane season. And like I said, that high pressure system is likely going to move the hurricanes, tropical storms, and tropical waves towards the United States, which again is looking to be one of the biggest problems this hurricane season. And we could very well see the same thing in the Gulf of Mexico, as like I said, those water temperatures are very, very warm, almost 90 degrees Fahrenheit in some areas. We're not really concerned about development along the East Coast. We might see a few tropical waves turn into tropical storms or hurricanes along the southeast coast, but we're not really expecting much in the way of development up here. So mainly concerned about this MDR region, and as well as back over here towards the Gulf of Mexico, and as well as the Caribbean being the biggest concern this hurricane season. So we will really need to be watching for all of those things I point out as we do head into August, which will be next month, and as well as September. So August and September are going to be the months that are really going to be active this hurricane season. And again, hurricane season doesn't really start till we do head into next month, because those tropics have been calm during the past years during the month of June and as well as July. It's just that this year is a little bit different because we saw Hurricane Beryl, unfortunately, which is something we don't usually expect this time of year, but we did see it, so that was pretty record breaking. But like I said, hurricane season just really doesn't begin till August, even though it does start on June 1st. So that's kind of why most people usually do their official hurricane season forecast more around this time, so again, this is the area we're mainly expecting most of those tropical waves to turn into tropical storms or hurricanes. And then the last area is the coast, okay? The Gulf Coast and the East Coast. This is the area that we need people to be on very high alert for, especially down here towards the Gulf Coast, which is usually where most of those hurricanes and tropical storms will likely go. We could even see a few go up the East Coast, so that's why I need all of the East Coast to be on high alert, as the edge of a tropical storm or hurricane could very well impact the entirety of the East Coast. But again, especially the Gulf Coast is where we're going to really have a lot of those hurricanes. So Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and perhaps Texas will need to be on the most high alert this hurricane season. And I bet Hurricane Beryl, which thankfully was just a minor hurricane, but Hurricane Beryl probably really got you guys to be prepared in Texas near the Houston area, which is where Hurricane Beryl was. So I bet you guys in Texas are really already knowing to be prepared, because you guys know that we could very well be seeing a lot of these hurricanes and tropical storms go towards the Gulf of Mexico and into Texas perhaps. So you guys are probably already on high alert there, as Hurricane Beryl really made you guys be on high alert. But again, guys, even the East Coast will really need to be on high alert too as well this hurricane season, as we do head into the next 2 months, including August and as well as September. October might have to be watched too as well, but those tropics are kind of getting a little bit more on the calmer side of things as we do head into October usually. But we could very well be seeing an active October too as well, depending on how warm those waters still are, and also depending on if all of these features continue to persist into October. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys like it when I do keep you guys on high alert, make sure to go down below and click that subscribe button. It's simple, it's free, so make sure to do that if you guys haven't already. I will continue to keep you guys updated on the tropics now that we are getting into really hurricane season, because again, this is usually where those tropics start to be active compared to both June and July. So if you guys, are wanting me to continue keep you guys on high alert, also continue to like my videos on this YouTube channel, and also leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions about if something will hit your guys' area along the coast, or if you guys will be needing to be on high alert for maybe a potential major hurricane, just things like that. You guys can certainly leave down below, and I will definitely get to them. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will continue to keep you guys updated on all these videos.